Let's get back to your fans. I do have a question. I don't know who wants to take this. They talked about the Kids of the 90s tour. Do you think there's any chance Chris Smith joined? Big Mikey wants to know if Chris Smith would possibly join the Kids of the 90s tour. Daddy Mac from Kris Kross.
I would love for him to. It'd be great. I would love
it. Would be great, but like I say, as a grown man right now, where he is right now, I don't know. But like back then, and the way we were back then, I don't think he would. He wasn't really comfortable, I think, around us, just to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Because Lisa used to always go around Jermaine, and we used to cross paths a lot. And that's what kind of made the diss. At first, it was just because they were doing so well with that jump song, and I actually liked the song. I liked Jermaine shit and everything he did. So it was really like a political type of promotion type thing for me. I had it against them, but as we used to see them in clubs and see them in places in Atlanta, and it was just like he was kind of standoffish. He would always do the Russell Simmons shit and get on the phone and just to avoid, you know what I'm saying?
You're saying he had a fake phone call to avoid talking to you?
Right. Like every time he would be doing something to the point like the dark skin Chris, he would eventually be like, come around, say what's up, whatever. But he still kind of felt some kind of way too, I guess, because Jermaine and Dallas had a little thing going on, and you know how that went back then, and
yeah.
So it was what it was though. But rest in peace, Chris. Shout out to the other Chris. You feel me? Yeah.
Yo, can I say something?
Of course, yes. Go for it, Jamal.
I want to elaborate on this. I just recently seen Jermaine Dupri, right? Say at A3C, the last A3C. All right. We were at a event for the RZA. It's on my Instagram. When he seen me, first thing he said was, yo, it's crazy to see you with gray hair, because I didn't have the shit up in there. I put the henna, the zing up in there to, try to maintain a little young effect. But, I love my grays. A lot didn't live the same. But, I used to apologize to Jermaine, because that was the first person I met through Left Eye. Very first person, before anybody, before Dallas Austin, before Malik, before anyone. The first celebrity that I met was Jermaine and Run DMC together at Doppler Studios.
That's big time.
I rapped for Run DMC. I always kept my composure. Wasn't a groupie. I rapped for Run and DMC and J, and that was the first time I heard "That's What's Up." Run said, "That's what's up." I was good, but I wasn't ready. This guy right here, he made this group happen. But we'll get to that. All right. The thing is, Lisa used to take me to 1792 and 62, Jermaine's house with his mother, and I was intrigued by it. He had Mortal Kombat games. Like, I used to go out there and play the video games, and he had a great house. You've never seen. I'm coming from Philly. I just got out of a psychiatric ward. Right into the industry. You feel what I'm saying? So what I want to say is, when I met Jermaine, we had a great relationship. I respected him. This night in a club, Redman dissed Kris Kross.
Redman did?
Yeah, I make him jump without this Kris Kross.
Okay.
I'm elaborating on this because Dallas Austin just recently went on Vlad, and they took some words that Dallas said and flipped them. Dallas took me out of his mouth.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he did not say it like that. It wasn't supposed to be said like this.
Okay.
Whatever beef Dallas had with Jermaine, because they don't have a beef. They grew up together.
It was a competition thing, like.
It's just that us two guys were fresh on the scene. And like I said, I just got out of psychiatric ward. And getting in altercations with grown-ups is what we did when we was in Philly anyway, to be grown ourselves since 11. Oh, no, I was in placement at 11. Let's say 9, 10. Right.
Okay.
This guy said in the middle of an altercation, I know you don't want to do nothing. And his finger went in my face. So I slapped Jermaine Dupri. One of the worst things I ever could have did. Michael Mauldin, his pops, instantly tried to blackball us. They
blackball you from hip hop?
I'm talking about just period. It was the worst thing I could have did. And I apologized all the time. And you know, when I had a kid, you know, my baby mother, she told me, she said, Jamal, you should stop apologizing, because every time you apologize, you open up that wound. So I'm saying this right now to say this. I love Jermaine Dupri as a brother. I have no ill feelings towards him. That's in the past. I get no cool points for it. I didn't gain anything from it. I would love production from Jermaine. I ride out with Jermaine Dupri. And that's my fucking man. When I think about short motherfuckers that make it, and yo, Maul, you can make it. You can be rich and short. I think about fucking Jermaine Dupri. Let's go.